Hey guys, welcome back to Value Customs. Today we're going to introduce you to the newest project in the fleet. I purchased this truck last week on an online auction, sight unseen. I had no idea what I was buying. Kind of had an idea, saw some pictures, saw a description, and it kind of caught my eye a little bit. So decided to give it a shot, and lo and behold, we ended up with the truck. That's the good news. Bad news is on the other side of the state. We drove for a little over 10 hours today to bring this bad boy home. And I gotta tell you, I was actually pleasantly surprised when I got there and got to see it for the first time, put my eyeballs on it for the first time. So we're going to walk around here and I'll give you a peek at what we brought back. All right, here we go. We brought back a 1968 GMC 1500 series. It says right there. It says right there. There it is. Now, I've been looking for a truck like this for quite a while. Now, if you watch my earlier videos, you know I'm kind of, I'll get back in the frame here. I'm kind of partial to patina. I've had pretty cars in the past, cars that I've had painted, cars that I had to babysit everywhere they were parked so that they didn't get touched, scratched, whatever. This is what I like. I like stuff that's old and crusty. 1968 GMC. Lay your eyes on that bad boy. This truck, now the story goes, I don't know the whole thing. Story goes, this truck sat in a barn for at least the last 20 years when the guy that I bought it from got it. He got it out about a week or two ago to get ready for this auction. So you'll see where I picked it up from here in a minute. We'll start at the front here. I don't know if I can get down here and see this, but last licensed 1997. We'll take a quick peek. We're going to start going around this side because you see the Chevelle in the background. I kind of like it in this color. Like I said, I looked for a truck like this for quite a while. I really like this color. I really do. And to find one that hasn't been bondoed up, hasn't had panels changed, hasn't had anything touched on it, was getting pretty tough. Up until I saw this auction, and I just, you know, I might have paid up for it. I definitely paid up for it. I'm not going to tell you I stole this truck. I'm not going to tell you I paid for it either, but let's just put it this way. The price of these trucks are going up, 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 up. And I paid up, 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 up for it. Okay, but I've looked for a truck like this for a long time. So, you know, it does have a couple little whiskey dents. I got a little dent there. We'll try to hammer and dolly out. The only rust I found on this truck, right there in the dog leg of the fender, if you look at the rocker, we'll go back here. Cab corners, they got surface rust. And there's another little whiskey dent if we get to the side right here in this box. We'll get up in there and try to push that out. Other than that, she's as it was, fellas, as it was. She's a good old farm truck. Good old farm truck. Now, don't get me wrong. I will tell you, it does have a little rust in it now. The inside of the box there, rusted out. Does have, still got the wood floor, a little bit of rot. And the metal dividers in here are pretty rusty. But that, I don't care. We're going to build a driver truck, a patina driver truck. What do you think of them there bumper? It's got to be one of the ugliest things I've seen on one of these trucks, so we'll figure out something to do there. The tailgate, she's got some use. This was a truck that they used. But I will tell you this, there's an interesting thing. I've never seen a bumper like this with a hitch on it up under there like that. Isn't that kind of weird? Never even dented the panel. How crazy is that? That panel looks good. We'll go around. We got a couple tail lights there to fix up. And like I said, that ugly bumper, we looked down the side of this truck. This side, it looks almost identical to the other side, minus a couple of whiskey dents. Rockers are nice in here. We'll go down here. Rockers, cab corners, look at that. Look at that, no rust in this fender. The hood's actually got some shine to it for an old girl been sitting around. Now we'll clean that up. Glass is good. Glass is good. We'll just poke our heads in the window. It does smell like a little mouse and some mothballs. Guy did fill it up with mothballs. We got a little work to do on the interior. We'll buzz in here. She's showing 79 rounds on the odometer. She is. Oh, hang on, my camera got caught. Hang on. Sorry about that. We're gonna get all drunked up in here or something. She is a 4-speed, mighty 4-speed. Seats a little torn up. We do got a little work to do here because this door handle, as you can see, is broken, and somehow this door is a little sprung. She's pushed up top here. She's bent a little bit. She's hitting the fender up here. We're gonna work on that here in a minute and try to get that door open and maybe get this door adjusted before we move too far here. But we'll come back around the front. Couple trim pieces there, and hang with me for a second here. I'll try to get this hood open. Look at that. Look how nice it. I'm gonna stand back a second. Look at this hood. One-handed. Look at that bad boy move. A 1968 GMC pickup, and that hood's like brand new. Look at the powerhouse. Look at that. Oh, the mighty 6-cylinder. She is mighty. Boy, it's crazy. Look how much room is in here. We could have a picnic in there. It is a drum brake truck. You know, eventually we're going to upgrade some of the stuff, but we will get this bad boy running if she'll spin over. I have not even tried. I'll just reach down here real quick. See if I can. I can't reach it from that side. See if I can grab a hold of that belt and we'll just see. Oh, I don't know. I might have to go get a wrench and try to turn that over. But there's a quick peek at the 1968 GMC 1500 series, it says. I didn't know they used 1500 back then. You know, I got to tell you again, I was looking for one of these trucks for a long time. I was looking for one in this specific color. Right there. I got a little hankering for that color. Now, we will clean it up. We will see what we can do, but I gotta be honest, I was actually looking for a Chevy pickup. This is as close as I could get with the GMC, and I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it at all. We'll get her fixed up here, and I'll get some gear ready here quick, and we'll see about getting that door open. And we will see about maybe making it run. Well, let's make it turn over first. And so let me grab a couple of pieces of equipment there and some weapons, and we'll see about making this bad boy turn over. I'm gonna guess for the first time since 1997. I can't verify that, but amount of dust and dirt and mouse droppings. I do believe it's been sitting a long time. Oh boy, look at that hood. That hood just, oh man, look at that. Just moves nice. No, somebody did oil them up. I know, I can see that. Wasn't me, but somebody did. So, give me a minute. I'll be back with some weapons, and we'll see if we get this turned over. All right, I'll be right back.
God bless, we're breaking these runs. Life too short to play it on speed run. Only get one, no option to rerun. With Babylon goes too high to reach them. Down to earth, stay grinding when storms come. Rat race, only one to run from. Better say cheese, but saying split in the funds. Living in the moment, I ain't worried about none. I'm straight chillin', back against the wall, too acquainted with the feeling. Like I lost the ball, find a way if I'm willing. Only fear God, not sweating his lost children. Price on my head, exported a few trillion. Doing side missions, whatever I'm feeling. I'm built different, cruise with no ceiling. Sun shining on me, boy, I'm indifferent. Go! Yeah. Come on, let's go. I don't know what comes next, but I couldn't care less.
There she is, 1968 GMC. Being rescued from a farm after being parked since 1997. Get back to the shop, Let's see what we can do with her. All right, here we go. All right, so got to looking here, and this is one of the early, I believe it's a 250. I could be wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. They do not have a crank bolt in them. It is a press fit balancer. I'm learning. So where you got the biggest snap-on ratchet I own, that bad boy there. You see that? I'll advertise for those snap-on right there. And we're just gonna try to, I'm gonna set you down here. Try not to make you dizzy. We're gonna try to put a little leverage on that alternator and see if we can't get lucky and it turns over with the belt. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Yep, didn't think so. Oh, look at, I gotta get you down here. This is unbelievable. I'm gonna get you over here so you can see that crankshaft pulley. You see that in there? Now I just turned that a little bit, put my hand on that. Watch this. Watch this, guys. Look at that. It does turn over. It does turn over. At least it did. Yep, still does. I just can't keep that belt on there tight enough. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Let me grab something here. See if I can put a little pressure on that belt. Long enough to turn. Look at that. She's turned over super easy. You know what that means, guys. Let me get you back up here. Let me get you back up here. Hang on. I'm gonna get dizzy for a second. All right. You know what that means? The odds are this thing is gonna run. What's 97? That's what 27 years ago? Is that right? Not a mathematician, but I'm pretty sure that's 27 years. I don't know, maybe it's ran in the meantime, but it hasn't in my world. So let's see what we got here. If we got any of that, the minerals inside there. Oh cow, dang it. Ooh, that's not the cleanest, is it? That's not the cleanest. No, I'm not gonna taste it. I'm not that guy. Boy, she does smell gassy. So somebody must have tried at some point to get this thing running. I got that back down there. Get in there now. Get in there. Come on, you can do it. All right. Let's go over here to the old life of the party. Let's just see. Let's just see. Oh, she's free. She's free. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm super excited. This bad boy is gonna, let me get that big old snap-on weapon back off of there. Let's get that out of the way. Let's put that down before I get with that thing. That thing tip over hit me in the head. Let's see about what's in here. How many critters have been living in this bad boy? Let's hope none. Let's hope none. Ouch. Uh-oh. What do we got there? Oh. We're getting the whole stud and everything here. She's not cooperating. Not cooperating. What do we got in here? Ooh. What's in there? Can't see. Don't know. She looks good. She looks good. Wow. Wow. That's crazy to me, fellas. That's crazy. we're gonna get some more things ready here, and then we're gonna throw a battery in this, put a little of that go juice in it. We're just gonna dump her down the old nostrils there, and maybe we should check this. Let's see what do we got. Can you see down there? I can. There's some juice down to about right there. We might have got a good one here, guys. Oh, wow. Wow. We'll be driving this thing by tomorrow. Well, probably not, but okay. I'm gonna gather some goods, and we're gonna see if we make this thing fire up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, it's getting a little dark on me here, but we're gonna give this a shot and see if we can get this old 6-cylinder fired up. I'm gonna turn the camera. First thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna pop the spark plugs out of there real quick, probably lube cylinders down. I do believe this truck's been sitting for a good 25 or more years. So I took the air cleaner off there. We're gonna pop the plugs out, squirt a little go juice down in there, and kind of try to lube that up. We'll turn it over and see what we got. So I'm gonna turn the camera here, and like I say, it's a little dark out here. I apologize. Get you a little closer, maybe you can see. I don't know where are we at. Yeah, either way, we'll see. We'll do this quickly. We'll just pop these wires off real quick and pull the plugs out, see what we got. That's long reach. My belly's getting in the way. Okay, hopefully we don't have a dead one here. Hopefully this bad boy just fires right up and goes. We'll look at these plugs real quick. Huh? Well, that almost looks brand new. Doesn't even look like she's hardly fired, so I don't know. Is that a good sign? Or is there something wrong with this thing? Oh, that one was tight. First one wasn't so tight. These buzzed out of there. Yeah, that one looks pretty darn good too. They've been in there a while. I mean, they're not like brand new. They're pretty clean though. Pretty darn clean. Got my fancy snap-on ratchet here. It turns into a speed racer, and you flip the handle up. Try to make it a little faster. Oh heck. They're looking pretty good. Pretty good. Somebody put a set of champions in here. Yeah, that's debatable for everybody. Everybody's different, but I prefer to run, you know, the AC Delcos in a GM. Probably run them in a Chrysler if we had one of them, but we don't have one of them. What's going on there? Can't get on that one. See if we got room for speed racer handle here. Yes, we do. Well, if you guys ain't got one of these fancy handled ones, this one's a snap-on. I do have other brands. I got an SK. I got a couple other things, but I just love these handles when they flip like that, and you can spin stuff out. Makes things a lot faster. Could have went up there and grabbed me an air tool, but they're a little noisy, so we'll just keep plucking away here. See what we got. See what happens, I guess. What do y'all think? Think she's gonna run? We'll soon find out. Soon find out. Let's see here. Well, these plugs are looking pretty darn good so far. So far, we got the last one back here. Can't use the speed racer handle there in the back. Not quite enough room. Yeah. Well, I didn't buy no extra parts and stuff for this one yet. We kind of want to wait and see what we got before we we ordered some stuff, so we're gonna probably throw them back in there when we're done. So let me grab some of my favorite Freol. I talked about that earlier. We're gonna give that a squirt down them cylinders. Good healthy dose. That wire out of the way. Give her a dose. Now I did turn it over by hand a little bit, but I don't know, I'm kind of lazy. And it's got that electrical thing down there that'll turn it for me, so we're gonna do that. We are going to do that. So we got that there. I am gonna grab a spark tester just for craps and giggles here maybe, and plug that in while we're just rolling it over, and we'll see if it's got any spark. The odds are no, but we'll find out. So we're just gonna ground this bad boy down here. Plug her into a wire. Ground it. We'll be able to see. We don't have a terminal on that battery. I did grab one of them from work today, so let me grab that and we'll get that put on quick. One of these cheap AutoZone little terminals. Get that slapped on there. And I don't know if you can see it from here, but we got two black wires. Somebody didn't care, so we'll trace that one. Yeah, that's ground. I guess that black one's a power, so is what it is. Is what it is. Been there before, I guess. Been there before. Oh, I didn't get them backed off enough. Let's get that backed off. I don't have a battery, but I did grab my jump pack out of the truck. I carry a jump pack in my truck all the time. We go around, we pick up cars, and well, a lot of them don't start. A lot of them got dead batteries. So get this put on here real quick. Something good for that to bite on to. We're gonna put our super starter switch on here in a second. Reach down there, got good access to that starter, so we'll get our go button on there, so we don't have to go inside the truck and mess around. Get that out of the way. Get this down there real quick. Pull that cover back so we can get to the edges. And we'll go down here and hopefully find ourselves a igniter here. All right. Okay. Well, we got that on there. I think we're just gonna hook up a jump pack. I got that sitting here. Get some power put up here to this black wire. Got it plugged in there. Let's see if we can get any smoke rolling here. Nothing? Okay. What do you think? She's gonna turn over? We'll do this before we go in and flip the switch. Look at that. Wow. That's impressive. We're just going to spin it over a bit. Maybe we'll get some oil pressure out of her. When we do that, let's go in there and flip the switch. And we're not going to do that. Let's wait. Let's wait. I don't want to jolt myself with anything. I think we're going to throw them plugs back in. It looks like we got compression, and that she blew some of that lube out. So let's just see what happens. I'm impatient. It's either going to run or it's not. So it'll work or it won't, as the old pudding says. So hopefully the old girl just wants to run. Let's lube up that carbon maker up here. As I think about it, I'm going to reach around here. She ain't looking like she's moved for a while, so let's just Get some lubage all over that. And then one other thing I'm going to do, I did pull the gas cap off, and it was not so good in there. So I am going to unhook that fuel pump just in case it actually starts working. I don't want it to suck anything up. So I'll be right back here in 1 second. I forgot to grab me a plier here to pull this pinch clamp off there, the fuel pump. Like I said, that tank is nasty. Very bad, very bad. So we'll address that if it actually fires. We'll address that problem later. But we'll pull that fuel line off. Oh, that fuel pump doesn't look happy either. That's a set of them fancy snap-on pliers that you see. If you ever seen them, they pick up the dime off the edge. Yeah, that's it. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. You should have a set. If you don't, you should. So let's get these here zappers back in. Well, I unhooked that fuel line. That's all I smell is rotten gas now. This is one of the worst gas tanks I've seen. I looked into it earlier today, and it is not pretty. It's not pretty at all. It pretty much smells like turpentine. Pretty sure it's probably not going to run off that stuff. So it is what it is. We'll address that here if we can get to fire. If we can get her to fire, hopefully. Points aren't stuck. I didn't check that yet, but we will. We will. We'll get there. We'll get there. Get these old sparky plugs back in the holes and tightened up good. They looked good. Spark plugs did look good. That's the cool thing. And I was smart enough not to have it in gear, if you noticed that. I just thought of that. I never even checked. I just spun it over. So apparently it's not in gear, or it would have ran me over. It is a 4-speed truck. For now, anyway. Man, they put that one way back there. The fat guy with the big belly can't reach very well, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. All right. Let's put that old spark plug wire back on. This one back on. This one back on. This one back on. All right. Okay. Got that there, that one on there. Let's see here. I do believe that I got the wrong adapter on this bad boy. We'll see. Yeah, we do. We do. We do. Got the adapter on there for... Well, let's just see what happens. Worst case scenario, we should have did it a different way. We're going to turn the key on and see what happens here. Well, key's on. Let's give her some juice. Oh, I'm hearing things wake up here. Let's wiggle her over again, see what happens. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. Believe it or not, we have spark. Wow. This is unbelievable. That's unbelievable. All right. Let me grab my Diet Coke bottle here. Let's give this old hot rod a drink. If we take that off there, let's take that off so we can get right down to the goodies. Let's give her a douse. That was probably plenty. Maybe. What do you think? Give her one more little douse. All right. Cross your fingers. Let's see what happens. Let's give her a little pump, maybe. There we go. Look at that. So she's gonna go. Let's give her another little drink. She's thirsty. She likes Diet Coke. She's gonna go. She's gonna go. We might have got a little too much go juice in her. Maybe. You know what, fellas? I think I'm gonna move you for a second here. Hang on. We're still here. I'm gonna move you over here, and I'm gonna get you a better view. Are you still with me? Yep, you're still with me. Let's turn you a little bit so I can get over here and control some stuff over here real quick. See if I can't get her to pop off and stay running. She does have manual choke on her. I wonder if we shouldn't choke her up a little bit. Oh, we gotta get the fuel to her. We gotta get her to drink. It might be too much, but we'll get her. We'll get her. Well, I think our battery pack is giving up on us, guys. Let me take a break. Let me find a battery. Let me try that. Let me get a battery. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I just went and stole the old deep cycle interstate out of one of my boats. I don't have another battery laying around here, so it's gonna donate for a minute. And I did modify my Diet Coke fuel jug here, so we're not spraying so much in there. I can kind of control what's going on here. So let's see what happens. Let's give her just a little dose. That's kind of spraying all over. That's gonna cause a problem. Okay, here we go. Okay, since we don't have a good fuel source, I went and poured a whole bunch more fuel in it. Let's see if it can backfire and blow up in my face. So let's see what we got. All right, what we did, fellas, is I don't have the right stuff here. I got the wrong size hose. I got all this stuff. I just threw a gas can up there with a hose in it, put it to the fuel pump just in case it starts pumping. Hopefully it does. And let's see if we can't make this thing fire. I don't know. I know I'm not getting the right amount in there for us to fire off this Diet Coke bottle, but we're gonna give it another shot. That's what I was waiting for. I knew that was going to happen. Got her out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Small little fire. I keep trying because I can see it bubbling in the fuel tank there. Like it's trying to pick it up. The pump's trying to pick it up. You know what we should do? Maybe we should crack that line and see if it's actually got any fuel. Somebody's already got this rounded off, so I know you're looking at me funny like I shouldn't be using the pliers, but it's got fuel there. It's got fuel. Let's turn it over, see if fuel comes out of there. Yeah, it's actually pumping fuel. That's loose. Well, there you have it, guys. She fired, she's running. She ain't running perfect, but we'll let her run for a little bit. Let her kind of get warmed up just a little, and then we'll shut her down and see what she's got for oil in there. She's got a little mist to her. Let's make sure I don't have any lights on in here. No, everything's good. It just took me getting that fuel system makeshift a little bit. Got that pump there, or that tank there going straight to the pump. The pump is working, so that's good. And there you have it. She's running after about, well, that's 1997 was the last time his license, so it's been a while since she ran. Took a little work, but we got her to pop off. Hopefully she'll clean up. We'll let her warm up a little bit here, and then we'll kill her and drain all the oil and see what we got after that. But I'll be darned. She fired, she ran. Yeah. You might have little sticky valves or something there, the way she's kind of, sounds like an old Alice Chalmers tractor. But there it is. We'll be back in a minute. We'll let her go through a heat cycle. Shut her down, change oil. And we'll be right back. Well, there we have it, guys. The old 68 pickup. She did fire up finally, and she wasn't running all that good, so we did go in. I'll show you. We did throw a new camper rotor at it, and we threw 4 spark plugs. They were a little fouled out after trying to start it. Well, there she is. Been sitting since 1997. I believe that was the year on it. Let me double check. Yep, 9 of 97 was the license plate. So we got her fired up. She's purring like a kitten here. Got a little bit of an exhaust leak, but yeah, you can't ask for much better than that right there. A little smoke rolling out the back there, but that's to be expected. So I did get in it and move it back and forth a little bit. Boy, she's smoking pretty good. But anyway, I got in it, moved it back and forth a little bit. We do not have any brakes. The brake pedal goes to the floor. So we'll probably call her good right here. Went out, picked this thing up on the other side of the state. It was a 10-hour, 11-hour round trip. Pick it up, bring it back. Got her running, throw a few parts at it. Fired up, she's purring like a kitten right here. We'll be able to cruise this thing. We get some brakes put in her, but for now, we'll call her good. I appreciate you watching. If you like this one, subscribe. Give me a like there at the bottom, make a comment, whatever. It's a pretty cool old truck. Very cool old truck. We got a little repair going on the door. When I bought it, you know, remember the door handle was broke. I took that apart so I could get in there. Probably get a new door handle for it. We'll call it good. It was pretty broke, otherwise I'd try to fix it. But again, we'll move on. And next time you see this, it's going to be in the shop here, and we will be making it stop. We made it go. Now we'll be making it stop so we can start cruising this hot rod. All right. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate the subscribe, appreciate the like. We'll see you next time. Take care. God bless.